I know you have been seeing it online. You always see some women carrying placards. I am 39, I need a husband. I am this, I need this. When we come out, you must have read it one way or the other at least 2 times this year. Now, this is already becoming a trend. Now, the question is why and how can this thing be at least reduce the noise? The noise is getting more popular now. So, how? Question?
Do you want? Okay. I don't even know how to start from.
Because I saw one yesterday, she carry. I think they said the person is from Abuja, carry placard that man should come and marry her and the likes or something.
Okay, firstly, some are not ordinary.
Or is it fun? Or is it prank?
It is not prank. Some are not ordinary. There's some people that they have to fight. You understand? No. Pray. Just make sure you are praying God. That's before you are up to that age. You understand? Baba Oyedepo said, if you are planning to marry in the next 7 years, start preparing now. Even as a teenager, start praying. Pray for your future. God, I must not miss it. God, I must not marry late. God, you must do this, you must do that. Pray about your marital life. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Pray about it. You understand? And the Bible says the devil is roaming about like a roaring lion, looking for whom to devour. So we have to. This life is a battle on its own, and we have to fight it. So we have to pray. Then secondly, there are some ladies that they see. I used to do that thing before. Man feel ọkùnrin ṣakọ gan. See, I used to do before. And another thing to bá mi jẹ́ as that then if you ask me out now, let's assume we are friends. If you now ask me out, we'll become enemies. Sincerely, I will not talk to you. I will not be free with you again. I will now look down on your kidney. That's when I will start disrespecting you. That is. I'm trying to be sincere. That is who I was back then. The woman for Shako, I be like, I cannot date you. And then I had that mentality that if you don't have a car, I cannot date you. Omo, if na bicycle you get,
bring it now.
Even if you don't have anything, we'll go off farm together. It is not good. So, don't look down on people as a lady, so that it will not affect you later in the future. So that's it.
She started from the angle of pampering, but later on she was trying to hit the point. But I'll take it from that point where she was trying to hit the point. You get? So when you see a lady at 33 above, 35 above, not seeing who to marry, let's remove spirituality out of it. Let's be sincere. Let's talk reality. The fault is 100% ours. I said, if you ask any girl who is 38 and above, most of them the fault is mostly.
But
I'll tell you why the fault is theirs. I'll tell you what they have done that delayed them.
But wait, please. So there are some ladies that even not a single man approach them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Wait,
that one
let's
is
put spiritual on one side.
The spiritual.
Everything has to be spiritual.
No, let's talk reality.
Why will you say fine baby? No go appreciate her.
Yeah, what if they assume that she's a fine babe? She will have men running after her.
That's what I said. It's spiritual. This life is a battle.
Let me talk. That's what I said. I want to answer the question in a natural way. Let's put spirituality aside. There's no way a young girl will be for a long period of time in her youth age and she will not have one person that she will have feelings or one person that somebody will just come and meet her. It's not possible. It means that she's not appearing like a lady, or she never appeared as a lady all through her youthful age. It's not possible. Okay. So if she appeared as a lady all through her youthful age. Is it
in dressing or because of the...
There's some ladies that you see them, you think you are talking to a man, both in tonality of voice, in character, in work.
Which one is voice? Is it their voice?
I'm talking about
the way they prove
talk,
themselves.
You will be talking to a lady and she's always making sure her voice is above your voice. trying to give you that domineering sense.
Attitude.
You of course, you're not behaving like a lady. So there's no way you will behave like a lady in your youthful age. Put spirituality aside. You will not see somebody to approach you. So what makes women now 33, 38 without a wife is that, I'll start from where she started with, is that one, what about 40 something? And is that once they have once played with their youthful age, they have once allowed that this is their prime. They've stayed too long in their prime. Every lady have their prime. Once a lady is around that 22, 21, 22, they've entered that prime. Everything is dear. They are so proud of themselves.
21 or 18?
Let's say, I'm just putting an ideal age. Let's say 21. Once they are at that 21, they feel that they are the one who runs the world. They stay too much in that prime and forget that they need to be available for a man to find. They start, you shackle anybody that comes, like what she said. Anybody that tries to enter you, you give him back to back poker. You. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is some of these ladies enter wrong relationship. There are two ways to it. Is either the lady has been, wasting her youthful age, denying men or the wife, or she has been entering wrong relationships that ended up ruining her life. For instance, you are dating somebody for 8 years as a lady. You were not properly mentored. If you are properly mentored, you shouldn't.
She should be jumping from one relationship or the other.
I will tell you why she's not properly mentored. Let's say you're 21 and you get into a relationship. Once the relationship enters a year, she start asking some realistic questions as a lady. You start seeing farther ahead of what the guy is saying.
Even before you enter that relationship.
You should have been seeing.
That's why I said you should marry your friend before you enter that relationship.
So you should know that this one
ask
cannot.
Questions.
So sometimes I see some ladies. I will ask them, how long have you been dating? You're dating somebody for 7 years, and you're still telling me and that for that 7 years there's no any form of maybe pre-introduction. You know what I'm talking about? Pre-introduction, let alone introduction. And you are inside a relation of 7 years. You have just wasted. You are in the same category of the person that is for Shackle. The both of you are in the same. There are two things that causes a lady
don't
to
look at it from this angle, because not all of them are doing what we are talking about now. You don't look at it from the maybe stewardship aspect from the men of God in quote. Mm-hmm. For example, maybe the lady is closer to these ladies are closer to the men of God, and maybe the prophecy has been coming that she has to wait
until she's 50,
and the man is not coming yet. Probably those that come after.
Like I said, like the first statement I said, every time you see a girl, especially women at that age, they have a larger percentage from their faults. You should be your first prophet as
I tire. Why go they run up and down so you go meet pastor, may pray for you?
If you see anybody 40 not married,
it is not bad though. It is not bad. I'm not saying that you should not go for
in fact, it's not
prayer and counseling.
It has become a culture. We know it has become a culture among women.
I'm not saying you should not go for prayer and counseling. You can go for it, but let God speak to you too. Let God speak to you
okay,
too.
Let me chip this.
Stop going up and down.
The reason why people nowadays like writing lists of names for their spiritual leaders to praise that, they don't remember. They usually
still doing it.
They usually don't remember.
Yes, it's a culture.
It's not. I didn't say it's bad.
It's a bad culture.
But what I'm trying to say is that youth basically don't remember God until they think they want to marry.
Imagine. Prepare yourself.
They've never heard God in their life before.
Prepare.
So they believe that it is when they want to start praying for marriage that they will begin to hear God.
Spiritually, physically, in fact,
so that's one of the problems.
In every aspect.
So like I was saying, there are two ways to it. Is that the girl has been using men to play in her youthful age, or she entered a very wrong relationship in her youthful age, and which can be a fault of the mentor, or maybe she doesn't even have people mentoring her. Because for me, I hate hearing that you are dating when you are dating for like 5 years. I'll be like,
but if she's not dating long, she's jumping. She will be named as well.
No, it's not about jumping. For me, before you even start entering serious relationship, for me, you should have been at an age. Maybe you're seeing yourself that in 2 years' time you should be married. That's even the first time you should begin to think of relationship. you should not even begin to think of relationship when you're at 100 level. I used to tell people, my female friend, that how can you be dating somebody that you know that in the 6 years she's not ready to marry? Men do that because they know that kukuni fair, let's just do it and let's go. So as a girl, you should have the sense that you are seeing 100 level and you're dating. You know that in the next 5 years, ideally from the way you have programmed your life, because if you don't program your life that way, you won't go to school. So when you've gone to school, it means that you have a pattern of life now. And you know that from this pattern that you have jumped into the education life. In the next 4-5 years, you're not graduating. You know that if you enter a relationship in 100 years, in the next 5 years, you know you're not marrying. And you know that you are going to be doing a lot of things. Why not abstain and wait till when you get 300, 400 level? Or you can, if you like, if you're just do. When you're in 300 level, you should start thinking now that, okay, when I'm 400 level, start thinking now that I can see myself marrying in 2 years. So that will guide you in the relationship that you'll be entering. You'll not just be entering any other relationship. I tell people that if I want to, let's say I want to go into a relationship now, would I just be going into a relationship for fun now? But if you ask me, let me go into a relationship maybe 6 years ago, 8 years ago, am I going to, at that time, if you ask me when am I going to marry, I'll be telling you like 6 years. I don't know me in 6 years time. If you have a person like me, the range cannot be more than 1-2 years. So that's what I'm saying. Is it that they've wasted their youthful age shakofokering, or they entered a relationship wrongly? They were not properly mentored. And the right way of me for a lady to enter a relationship, you shouldn't enter a relationship when you cannot see yourself in 2 years marrying. You know that at this stage of my life, you are 20. You're entering a relationship, you should know what you are entering for. If fine, do it. But when you begin to enter a particular age and you are seeing that, okay, in 2 years I should marry, that's when you should not be very serious about, you should put off those kind of relationships that people do, then start doing the proper way of courting. And with that, you will cut off all this delay that I see.